Rich, Champions League is a very, very, very special competition. Now, every season, Biano, I think say football fans, young Kaibo, say the Champions League is a very, very special competition. And you the playoffs, which we've not seen before in the Champions League. Now, okay, results now. A kind of lot of stories. Actually, yeah, football fans. Yes, let's start the analysis from the big one. Rich, and I pay over Europe, baby. Obia, I count one person once Kylian Mbappe. Now, le quick front page, you know, I see ole. They say the Frenchman SC from Spain. And when you enter Madrid Cronumua, the biggest is Marsa. Marsa say magnificent. Abanti a friend Kylian Mbappe with a picture which says wabo hat-trick enra. Now you see it was coming. Mijitum say over the years, Ababa City Aboninti, a lot of people respect them. But Rich, this City team this season had no chance against this Real Madrid team. No can elwa na waka. Na situation na first leg no, and the second leg no ko mu kwa de. Na emasam no eye den. Ema Pep Guardiola. Na unim situation na match ni ko mu no. Rich, unless you meet an inexperienced coach, and obema wo enya bibia free sa game nim by making a mistake. But Rich, you are going to the Lions Den. Real Madrid in the Champions League, Santiago Bernabeu. Our 3-2 first leg advantage over you. And you are not going to face any other coach than the Don himself, Don Carlo. Which is an almost impossible mission. Look, Enra, City first 11 in it. Say all she shares our City first 11 way. Our tactical board no so. Rich Obian say Pep Guardiola is a 4-3-3 coach. And City started with Ederson, Kusanov, Guardiola, 4 and 5, John Stones, Diaz, Nico Gonzalez, and on the Bernardo Silva, a kind of with Phil Foden, Abantia and friend Servinho, and Omar Marmouche. Now, Adia me who here, and let's add the Real Madrid one, no, which was this one. Again, Obian Mr. Carlo Ancelotti is also a typical 4-3-3. So, Courtois, Vervardi, Mendy, Asensio, Rudiger, then Chiomani, Ceballos, Bellingham, and then the front three of Vinicius, Mbappe, Rodrigo de goals. But Rich, and I love Carlo Ancelotti for the reading of the game. Yes, starting game now. And Obiaya now so to dominate the midfield, Obi changing from the 4-3-3 no. Now upon one additional midfielder, so the be Obinya numbers so the moment Pep did that, Carlo Ancelotti did same. It is such a game here. Obi was at a point in time, Phil Foden one end of team and Man City a wing as a midfielder. Now Omabo Bernardo Silva at the other end with Nico and Ike Gundigan Ewo Fifi what say. So a typical 4-2-2. And Omar Marmouche and Servinho as two top. The moment I can't let you answer, that's a I will leave Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius Junior as me two top and bring Abanti FN Rodrigo de goals also into midfield. And it's a more 4-4-2. Miss waiting me about 4-4-2. Come on. And with me 4 line of defense no. Miss Subi Rodrigo de goals. Me wa Chiomani, me wa Danny Ceballos, and I'm more Jude Bellingham. 4-4-2. Now let's play. Rich, the moment Carlo Ancelotti making sure say we are matching the numbers and we feel with team and friend Manchester City. No, so we get 2 strikers, Now me be say okay. Assuming midfielders will cancel each other out. Somebody be any more between Omar Marmoush and Savinho, any Vinicius, any Kylian Mbappe. Who are me? And I say which of the 2 tops, and they be very, very effective for the opponent. Rich, Manuel and Sikra, then this happened. Manuel and Sikra. You who almost tactical shape, Maybe some say okay, then the 2 forwards, One the Manuel and Sikra, then this happened. Look. Togadela were Jumaye be rich. And a Jumano way and wash. Mammy got that carbon to be a mention of idea. Rich. Say offer for me food as Yama body at 2 sides now. In terms of press, work rate, Real Madrid our Chiomani or Danny Ceballos or Rodrigo de Goes or Jude Bellingham. Just look at their ages. City Baya, almost say, almost Nico Gonzalez, very, very shy midfielder. The only me in standing spaces, no ajibo, no about short pass, no ajina, no ajino about short pass. He has never been a tackler. He has never been one of those players now or aggressive. No, Onya Fernandino, Onya Wadri. He doesn't come close to those players when I was turning the aggression on Onibi. Then the partner on the neighbor ball of 50 years, also man aggression, it came Gundigan. Gundigan is saying a lesson, a cop. When you need, the name Miami, ultimately to America. Then who do you add? Bernardo Silva and Phil Foden. Rich, and you could clearly see, say, Real Madrid for the Jibona. Pressure now. Man City bet to be the 2 born so by pressing them. So the better Omun Pedro Mutino Vinicius any Mbappe no. Anyhow. City team no, they need a lot of transfers. So if they want to get back to the old Manchester City, you need Omo under Pep where they lose the ball and they are aggressive in winning it back no. No Ukrainian Bernardo Silva. Say Rich was slow down kakra. For Foden is not your type of player to give you press. Ike Gundigan, the same thing. Nico Gonzalez, the same thing. And it's not all a game now. Real Madrid were so relaxed.
I don't want for any match.
Because they know, say, Man City players, no, especially midfielders now, or mobile to them, no, they don't have the legs, any the aggression to press them. Anything will also be the message you by now can say, look, Sebastian is sharing Real Madrid. Rich, look at the aggression of Marcus Adomo. Sharafinha, they run after them because only Laxia won't win Real Madrid the ball. You need them high tempo game. And yes, I won't win your ball. And look at the first goal, you know. Asensio afforded so much space. So we be a bomb personal. And look at the situation. In a race in football between Diaz and Mbappe, and a mismatch. And I was disappointed in Diaz because I thought saying Obeko more steps. I said I saw Richie Bono. And let me be say, Rich, at this in the position I know Ginano. No Obejina why then. Because Anema easy for Kylian Mbappe to lob the ball. And can you say Kabori and can't feel over control and John Stones was closing him down.
And not Pepe Drapa.
Of course, because it was a cheap goal to give. And this goal was so important to Real Madrid. Rich, my boy won my best 3-2. What about me fear me baba won to take game? Then you give me this first goal, very very cheap. And relaxing Real Madrid, and throughout the game, it was Real Madrid on top. And then me share game let me to say, commentator no, Ebo Chiomani Abaso, Obo Dani Seba. Osabaso or Real Madrid midfielders number say they've really bounced the game and dominated them. So it's supposed to happen because Man City midfielders now match omo entimi and match omo. And when you afford Real Madrid spaces, they will this second goal for Kylian Mbappe, special goal. Na third goal required there. They really pass the ball through no. Na Ayala FFI. Look, Mbappe at the tip of the 18-yard box, and nobody is closing him down. Obi only got 2 goals in that game, and now City just didn't turn up.
Defense
and it's not just about their defense; it is the whole team. The whole team is not working the way I mean say City Jumano. It's the whole team, and meaning what will happen with Vergamone Pepmo, but Rich, I'll be a very interesting. See about season here, the kind of player City will go after, because they need to go in big if they want to get back to the Pep Guardiola class of teamer. Not now. Me I sure say they will need to start working on player bit to say Florent Vertmo. Omuno City, that kind of City now yenim omu biemono. But anyway, it was a day for Real Madrid, and City just couldn't compete against them. Now it was a day for Kylian Mbappe. Manchester only Fifi can say he is the boss of the White House. It's
Ujitum.
I Ujitum.
It's only Vinicius Junior.
Oh, so this season, wow. The only thing that I don't agree with Fifi say. Cristiano Ronaldo made those comments because of European. Kylian Mbappe emphasized that say Ronaldo an idol. Okone them as a crowd or Ronaldo pictures bobo. Now if Obi Fon say oh you're an idol, you need to reciprocate that love on his biggest day at Real Madrid and say Charlie, what will you see you say your idol? Now I am also watching you from Baby Mwobia and supporting you. Me so it's just the love now Kylian Mbappe I show to Ronaldo no openly no, and the man Ronaldo so I get it back to him on a special day like that. It's not because of the European tax but I think say Rich in kakran. Vinicius is building his castle. Our team friend Real Madrid, and this was his dream. This was his childhood dream. Say, Madrid team near Kasiada. It will set you up for big things. Or did he say he was born to win big things? It is our Madrid a destiny of 2 dreams of a carbon, and advantage is living it. Yamon Payman say it will accumulate into trophies. Because Ubetina connects like this, but we will not able went to be a trophy. But this is what Kylian Mbappe was hoping for when he was being dodgy with Paris Saint-Germain and making the move to Tima. Your friend Real Madrid. And now the Pep Nankasa after the game Bekai or say the better team won. It's as simple as that. They are now really good on the day, no, or no, and a winning game, no. Now, Rich, look at the Pep situation. Out of the Champions League, 4th in the English Premier League, 5th round or FA Cup, out of the Carabao Cup.
I will call trophyless.
Trophyless in the other cup. Trophyless in the other cup. Many sure say City team is good enough to even win the FA Cup. They say City biggest headache, and they say they should make it to the Champions League by being the top 4 of the English Premier League. That should be their target
and
now.
Me sure Cross and no. On one Pep never just to say, look, Champions League way, chairman.
Yes, priority never say. Now, you concentrated on it because Rich.
Well, this weekend on it, Liverpool game.
Yes.
The attention because as well cut off for
I was okay.
Not a cover Champions League.
Apart from so or cover Champions League, you know. I don't know the better platform or the better your players na your promo in the summer.
Yeah.
Because when you are coming to Man City, they must at least tell you say oh about Champions League. And yes sir, if their players are very good, their competitors will use Champions League platform and probably lure them. See, Pep situation in there. Now their target is to make sure say me out of Champions League next season. Or may use Sadio to convince players to come and play for them. I feel be a sign, and I feel ready a sign can see Eddie Maura, your friend Pep Guardiola. Now there was no debate say Dortmund will qualify. But Rich, look, as my mother came in, any way to put it than to say it bluntly. Rich, betting a dangerous game. Betting a very, very dangerous game. On one of my betting slips, Dortmund we game no. I told you say because now Dortmund we need 3-0 away no. The odds were too small because game na gasana bibi answer than him. The only odds na one was so anytime goal scorer. Now you look at the two teams and bibi abaka say Seru Gorasi should be your bets. Anytime goal scorer. Rich. Yaba first half of the Obi Anshibi. Yaba second half. 2 pass to carry Madeyemi. Watching goalkeeper na foul. Penalty. That will not penalty pay unless a Seru Gorasi in the park. So you know say he is the one that plays the penalty. And it's what Kobe to say Seru Gorasi your anytime goal scorer. You know this is the moment. Rich. I don't tell you Begina Bono. Boom. Now go keep an
Football.
Go keep an ball, Rich. Any 15 minutes, near you film. So even if after that, was happening to Onya Park, so best go near you film. You film more. Rain and I didn't be Rich under 30 seconds. Then you get one-on-one chance. I can go out in the yard or better. No, Bobo pool. Right. I'm not could make a video. I say, that's all the far no media far. All the far no media far. That is what happened with Seru Gorasi and Nemrantino. Rich. Share. You started Champions League win. You both group stages new year. The two teams are now on my prime performance. Liverpool and Barca. Rich, but Liverpool ni Barca. Me so say ne ubi so obi a say. Why na person share Paris Saint-Germain? Obi ebe prat no yonko so. Rich, you will not want to meet PSG. You will not want to meet them. Only say in the history of the Champions League, Rich, yambo any knockout stages. Any aggregate of 10-0. That Paris Saint-Germain and the club. Omo ayesade ni bi na o shebo na omo boy na Rich, they are seriously a team you will not want to meet. Omo bi baby and say na o kanu they are too young and hungry. Only omo share probably apart from Abia Usman Dembele or attitude. Which omo makeni nyina are so affable players. They don't even see themselves as superstars. They play according to instructions. They are so hungry for success. And omubo giddy. And they have one leader in Marquinhos who will give you instructions, always be on your toes to perform. And so one of the best coaches in Europe. Oh yeah, for Luis Enrique. Rich. Paris Saint-Germain project now say Air Khalifa Muka say afraid that is what they are moving to, which is to get out players with big egos and superstars and build a young team. Omuni ball. Now omuni coach or very good babano. Rich. Ebiana until must say Ebiana we were doubters. But in Kakan Rich, they are building a very, very formidable team. Now look at their record. Since November. In all competitions, Rich, 17 wins, 4 draws, 2 losses, almost 60 goals. I conceded 21, 8 clean sheets, and I almost equipped. May Barcelona need you, Rich. One of the teams you want to avoid. CCI our Champions League in this Paris Saint-Germain. Rich, PSV ne Juve kakra.
extra time no.
Extra time no. Abentia. Now I love the celebration. See no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Enti evil bia, enka evil bia, ehu evil bia. Now this guy called Ryan Flamingo. There is an extra time going now. Can want some. Now Enra Rich, the Philips Stadion, the atmosphere no muketi wano. It was a typical Champions League atmosphere. Now that's what for the goalkeeper. So I didn't think what's now. I'm a Ryan Flamingo. I say, but Rich, the pressure was too much. The pressure was just too much. I can't assemble street so. I say pressure Emma Equaconum Nufu. Okay, Nufu no. And sa pressure na bia. Come about Kayoko Bobo the chairman. Look at women.
As a way in 9 way betchino.
Pressure. And Emra PSG for the deserve say Rich Omo Eko Omonim. Very, very good team. And the real friend Peter Bosch. And as Fifi was saying, you know, Rich, very, very, very bad week for the Serie A teams, you know. Booted out Atlanta, booted out Juve and AC Milan. So out. And Rich Ochina, so I think so Ochina may draw. Ochina will wait for the draw. Now ye day abre ye tear for. Ma ye with Europa and the Conference League, you know. I think so I have one code I want to share with Omo ATA, you know. Maybe say no more but at least you can try your hands on this betway code. Just one. Until we bet me afana or the aye there auto ubet me the aye. I think the code me aye 1736 EDEE. We are simple 1736 EDEE 1736 EDEE betway code for a combined Europa and the Conference League, you know, and the games now. And so soon say your first leg results, you know, in Tiama is quite easy to predict the second leg results, you know, based on situations now. Game, you know, a woman to me afa, not what me Eddie Ayo on your ma. Well,
11:32.